You know, I'm not the smartest guy out there, but I figured it out, dude. I figured it out. All I did was look at my trusty map. I'll tell you what, though. And I didn't do something in the dining hall. I didn't talk to freaking Aoi. I didn't talk to Aoi. I mean, I did, but I had to talk to her again. I'm so dumb. I figured it out after I came over here and I just talked to her and she had new dialogue and I was like, oh, alright, I'll stop here, dude. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that.
Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row.
So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Aoi's account has been added.
Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka?
What? Of course not. I would never.
Hmm.
Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys are supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. ...
Oh, shiznits. Here we go.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Of the school.
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Yo. This music. I'm gonna save right here because I don't know what the heck is gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Oh, Jesus. You're late, Makoto! We've all been waiting for you!
I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka? Is it really one of us? Oh my god, dude! I know who it is!
Is everyone here? Okay then.
I love doing that laugh.
Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom. Where all your fates will
be decided.
I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
I'll be waiting.
Oh, I get to talk to them, my final words? To whoever did it? Let's talk to all of them. Let's get started. There's no point in standing around. Settle your resolve and step into the future.
Impossible.
Dang, we really gotta go through with this class trial thing, huh?
You know?
If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
So, whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a gosh dang courtroom, huh?
Ishimaru.
Relax! I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. In the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her?
She has no opinion. She's dead.
I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now.
That makes no sense.
Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence? Being so insistent even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. Wait, what was his job?
So, the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Naegi's final curtain call.
Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready?
Are you ready to rumble? I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator. Let us begin.
Yes.
Good idea.
Hey.
Are you scared? No.
Oh,
No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed, and the elevator started to move. Epic. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. The bowels of the school. The bowels of the school. You finally arrived!
Wait, I want to try that.
Yo! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Not even close. It's total ish.
Well now.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up!
We did what he said and found our seats. Yo, epic. Dang, spoilers. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone, which also made it be easy for anyone to transfer their attention and unease onto anyone. Yo! Look at that. I always... Wow. I lost. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. Look at those titties. Okay, I'll stop. Those biddies. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. Betrayal? Damn, boy, look at them legs. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Oh, wait, I was supposed to hesitate. Do you want to save? Yeah. Gosh dang it, this should have been part of the last episode. Prepare? What do you mean? I don't need to prepare, dude. I know what the fudge I'm doing. Actually, do I? I have skills, dude. Increase damage to the opponent and the statement is destroyed. Affected during the... You know what? Whatever. Listen, we're equipping what we can equip, right? And that's the only thing I got right. That's the only thing I got, dude. A melodious voice. Alright, we're getting into the meat of things. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
I don't think I have to voice act here because everybody speaks, right? I think they all talk.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the Blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
As if it'd be that easy.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
It's like a real anime. That's crazy.
What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Oh, Monokuma, he got a heart, dude.
Friendship penetrates.
Okay, Hifumi.
But what about that other empty seat?
What empty seat? Where?
There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
There's not even a seat. It's just a stand.
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
I am the missing one. It is me. They're breaking the fourth wall.
Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial
Begin! Oh, I do have to. Okay. It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Ah, dude. Yeah, why not? As things progress, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, character will speak one after another without pause. Uh-oh. To unearth any lies. Oh, what is? You'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant you found during your investigation will blow into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, fire with left. Pay close attention to each character's statement and use your truth bullets to blast. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail. Oh no, if you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Oh. Well then, good luck. Alright. I'm scared! Ow! 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 Evidence of the struggle.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
No ish. I got 5 minutes.
That part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
Right, right.
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Wait, no. That's wrong. She did have a chance.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
There was a struggle, dude. She
With
tried
the
to
way
defend
things have
herself.
been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Between
Obviously,
Sayaka and
Sayaka and...
of course.
So
I feel like the music's too loud and then
Sayaka
their
was
voices...
surprised in the bathroom?
Their voices are really low.
She
I need to
must have
fix
been
that.
attacked in the main room first.
Wait, can I fix it now? Hold on. I don't want to debate you guys, dude. You guys gotta listen to these guys, dude. Even though the song is populating. The song is populating. Ah, I love this music though. Let's leave it right there. And this needs to be a little faster. Feels kind of slow for me. Wait, what? We turn all options. Oh, I'm so stupid. Alright, there you go.
The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Yeah, Chihiro. You. Hello?
So, what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Because it is Hifumi. We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. We all know what it was. It was the knife. Make your argument. Kitchen knife set.
So what was used to kill her?
Yo, I sound just like her.
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
We know what it was.
That is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No,
Did anyone do something like that?
What?
Son of a bitch.
I pressed it. I just pressed it. Oh no, I'm supposed to do it in time.
So what was used to kill her?
What am I doing? Oh, I'm so stupid.
Kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
I did it too
Without a
late.
doubt, that is the murder weapon.
It wasn't a random knife, dude. I had to do it in time. I'm so slow. It wasn't just a random knife they had on them.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Don't be brain dead, guys.
A kitchen knife?
Yeah.
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means
that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Yeah,
And if you
dude.
look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Oh, he's turning it on me, dude.
Right. Makoto's room was the
He's shifting blame.
What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
They're trying to.
Our conclusions after we
Oh.
presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Yeah, girl.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
It's not gonna change that
I don't
conclusion.
think that's true at all.
Ooh.
I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
Yeah. She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere, just waiting for us to find it. Because I know dang well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about nonstop debates. Would you like to hear more? Fudge. Sure. You can concentrate by holding on to space. Oh. Alright, concentrating time will slow down, so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. Top of that, it'll steady your aim. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge. Gauge. Ooh. I like this song. Oh. We bopping. Aha. I always account.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Yes.
But where
This
does
is
that
true.
get us?
But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
Wait.
He did it in
He did not. When nobody was.
in the dining hall.
Ah! Yes.
No, that's wrong.
I got it. I got it just in time.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from
It was not Makoto.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead.
Was that a JoJo
All
reference?
You want?
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Oh.
Remember
Oh
what you
yeah.
told me earlier?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives are still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
Oh.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time.
Yeah.
In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together?
What?
Lying to protect each other.
All right,
Swimmer
girl. Idiot.
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer.
That's a good question.
Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Yeah, so what's the point?
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
They would have asked about the rule.
Good grief, enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
Oh.
Did I say that out loud?
He just spoiled it.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
It's not me. I didn't do it.
Okay,
No.
So then, who did take the knife. Hina seems the obvious candidate.
Uh-oh.
After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
Yeah, but she wouldn't give herself up like that.
I swear it wasn't me.
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
Oh, Sakura Ogami coming in for the clutch, saving my girl Aoi from the left ring.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was
She
making my
was? So then she also knows Makoto wasn't there.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's
Me.
right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no.
Because?
Well...
Just spit it out already.
Seriously.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
What?
I got
Why?
so scared thanks to those creepy videos.
Oh.
I wasn't really thinking. I just asked her to stay over.
Aww.
Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
Yeah, you derps.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together?
Wait!
It's unwholesome.
No, huh? They're both girls.
I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Oh no! Kiyotaka Shimaru over here. It's 2020, bro. Stop assuming genders.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
What other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
That's a girl?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Who? Who? Expose them right now.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Yeah, for real.
Well, because they're not here.
Was it Junko? No, was it someone who's not here? Are you talking about Sayaka?
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was Monokuma. Is that? Oh, that's oh, it was Sayaka.
Then
Sayaka
is the one who took the knife?
Oh,
That's
it makes
the
sense
only
now.
Possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
Then the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it?
So it could have been out of self-defense.
In that case,
right?
You may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Oh, here we go.
What?
They're still doubting me.
See? He did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
I am the ultimate lucky student, dude. Dang, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
We still have so much
If
evidence.
the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Wait. What'd she say? She said the victim? Hold on. Hold on, I have to... She said the victim? When they did something... Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something... Oh, okay. I thought she said the victim for some reason.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
What was missing? What was missing? What was missing?
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear? Yeah. As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Oh, I love this. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse, blah 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 blah. You'll suffer damage if this gauge reaches 0. If you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Have fun? That's stressful. Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If we can just figure out what that something is. Wait! I'll figure it out. I'm smart. Hank's Bank Gambit. Ah, 4-letter word. U-A-H-O. No. No. What is it? It's not. Oh, I got I. What? Am I dumb? I have 2 minutes. No. Oh my god. Is it not popping up or am I just being dumb? What is it? What is it? What is it? Ah! Alright, I just keep seeing. Oh, I'm supposed to hit it repeatedly. H. No. Did I fail already? Oh god. Oh, hair! Oh, I'm stupid! Hair! There was no hair! I mean, yeah. I'm so stupid.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
There was no hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
Am I actually 0 ahead? Like, why didn't I get that? That should have been a 5-head move, bro.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
Does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
True.
Yes, very true, very true. Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
No!
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
She was attacking the main. Oh, right.
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember?
Oh, I remember this clear as day, dude. I'm supposed to find it. The doorknob.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room?
No, because Makoto knows how to open his own bathroom door, dude. It has a little freaking trick to it.
The choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
Alright,
Still
dude.
don't see? Okay then, let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that a key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Sure. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. Oh man, but no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Yeah. Alright, here we go. I'm holding my... Well, not holding it, but... Here we go! Bathroom door frame. Let's go.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Yes.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
This is true.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
No.
The culprit had
fudge.
cornered.
And to finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto?
Oh my god, stop blaming
You
Makoto!
already know the answer.
It's obvious that bathroom door wouldn't open, but the real reason for that is...
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yeah.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Yes, I'm so scared, dude.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
This.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong!
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walk-in bathrooms,
Exactly!
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Let me explain!
Stuff.
Exactly!
What are you talking about? My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door.
That makes me lucky. That makes me lucky that I got a cruddy door, because no one else has that.
That's not lucky at all.
It just proves that I am telling the truth.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked.
Boom.
So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Which I know what it is. Something the killer didn't know. For some reason they were convinced the door was locked. Which means the important detail... Which means the important detail the killer didn't know was the crime took place in my room.
I got it.
Because they thought it was
Must not
Sayaka.
realized that it was my room.
Exactly.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
Inconceivable!
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Boom.
Say what?
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms.
Boom.
Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
Exactly.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Exactly.
That is a definite possibility.
No, it is the possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Yes.
Makoto couldn't have done it.
Thank you, Toko. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Then who did do it?
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saying.
Why do you give up?
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Oh, here comes Monokuma.
Well,
Oh, never mind.
why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
That makes no sense. Majority rules?
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
We have no idea who it
We're
is.
on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem. Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question. Oh, you.
Oh, you.
You gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Please.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get
Yeah.
into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
But how would she have dropped it if I gave her the key and immediately left?
I don't think so.
And she didn't come
Seems
out.
Way too convenient.
Yeah.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
He did say that.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Ms. Maizono just let him in.
That makes no sense because we made a promise to each other not to open the door even if it wasn't like us. Like if Makoto went to Sayaka and knocked on the door, we told each other that we were not gonna open it no matter if it was them or not.
No, that can't be it either.
See? He's gonna say it right now.
Trying to
Oh, here we
argue
go.
against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his
Yo, get this guy off my court. Get this guy off my court.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Get this guy out of here. The reason there's no way Sayaka invited her killer into the room, I already have the answer. Oh, fudge. Fudge. Fudge! Is it this? Why? Wait, why? Dun. I'm scared, yo. Wait, what was it that he said? I can't go back. Fudge! Why didn't... Because... fudge it. Wait, Makoto's room key was already found in... Oh, yeah!
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Yes.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Exactly.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
Ooh, we're getting into the juicy parts.
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? What?
Notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil, and these are the words that appear.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
Whoa!
It can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Uh-huh.
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature.
Oh,
Sayaka's
it says
signature.
Sayaka.
Then that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write
Yep,
that?
but why?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation,
What young man could resist?
Yo, he sounds mad suspicious now.
Of course, I'm only into 2D,
Oh.
so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
He fooled me, the 2D man.
Anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention.
Oh, here we go. Okay. The nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yeah.
No, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Wait. The reason the killer went to my room and not Sayaka's despite what the note said, it must be because the nameplates were
Sayaka
switched.
and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But
Yeah.
in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
Alright, I know what it is. I know what it is.
Even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that
Okay. It's a... Yes, we know. It must be because...
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
The next one.
In the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
Boom! No, I got it wrong! Your meaningless words tire me. Please stop wasting my time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yeah.
But in the note, the place they were asked
Oh,
to
look at my
come to,
life.
it specifically says my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto...
Ha! The room that Makoto was staying in. Oh yeah, because...
On my and Sayaka's rooms
Exactly.
got switched.
They got switched?
Yes.
That's right. The nameplates got switched.
That's what I was
just
trying to
like the
say,
rooms
but I guess I
themselves.
read it wrong.
As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name.
Yes.
And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other. So switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right? Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. Oh my god, it wasn't... Obviously it's not Makoto. There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. So it could have been the killer, but the killer was instructed to go to their room. So it had to be Sayaka.
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about
Yeah,
it.
they were the only ones that knew about it.
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically
Oh.
tells the reader to check the nameplate.
True.
She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
Oh, I know
She
why.
wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand
know why.
that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Yeah.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes.
We have all the
I think you're
clues.
right.
Then we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword
Yes.
in the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
It's because... Boom.
I got it!
Because she has
All you
gold.
have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
Yes.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You
Boom.
barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
Yeah, because they freaking mollywopped her wrist with the sword, and the gold coating got stuck on her wrist, dude.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
Yes, what happened in my room, and what led to Sayaka's death. That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn. Oh god, there's more? Yeah, I am. Start with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple... Ooh. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you have to combine the right truth bullets. Oh my god, if you come, you'll take damage. Wow, you can press the Q to rotate. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Press and release the Q to cycle through each bullet. Or you can use the mouse. Oh, okay, that's easier. By the way, if the logic then is set of kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the for our purpose. Oh, that's what the difficulty means. Okay, that's not that bad then. Replica sword, sheath, replica sword, and kitchen knife set. Okay.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Wait, oh fudge.
That's what broke Miss
Wait, how do I
Makoto's
pick?
wrist.
Oh,
So she tried to fight back.
okay.
She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden in her leg.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
The sword was used first, and then the knife came afterward. Is that really the order of events? That leads to some other... Wait.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Ha!
No, that's wrong.
Yes. I knew it! The sheath, dude!
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with
Look
the
at this
sword,
guy.
Why not?
because the sword's sheath had been scratched.
Yes!
See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
With the knife!
Something sharp. You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Basically.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
I mean, yeah, basically.
Which means
Yeah.
whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it.
Oh.
The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
That's wrong.
She grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
Sayaka's the one with the knife, dude.
How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Her freaking wrist, dude. Wait. The part of her body that shows she never used a sword. Her palms. Because she's not holding it.
About her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean. So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palm?
Because the gold coming out of the sword.
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it.
Boom.
In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
What? Why would she do that?
But I don't
Why would she wash her hands in danger?
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, you're actually pretty cute.
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way I could wash the gold coating off her hands because the water's off.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower for
Ew.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly dog.
No, don't say that about my boy.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was
Sayaka. The only damage she would have to have been the one without the sword. Sayaka. Duh.
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
And the one who
Whoa.
attacked first was
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Wow. The truth comes out, boys.
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Dang,
Brings
Sayaka.
up another point. Makoto.
Ew.
Sayaka was
She's
the
like,
one who
Makoto.
suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms
Was to frame Makoto.
was so that she could pin the crime on you.
Boom.
Is it not?
Wow.
Wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room, where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that's when
Look
he
at
had to
Leon's
do it.
face.
But for that to work, the target had to be lured out, while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
Are you freaking assuming how my mind works, bro?
I'm sure
I could get away
some
with stuff like
everyone
this.
did the Same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
She used Makoto.
Then you're saying she had this all planned out.
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She
Wow.
launched an attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
What a twist.
Hold on! That can't be true!
Alright, Makoto. Because you were in love with her.
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish
Oh,
you
yikes.
all just because you ran out of time?
Yeah, how much time do we have?
Oh yeah, we gotta
It's been almost an hour.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
I know who it was, but how can I prove it? No, there is something left. What about trash duty? Dying message.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, it's wrong.
We got it.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what?
Dining?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember?
Yes, it's what freaking...
1,
Look at it! It's obvious!
written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden.
It was Noelle!
Well, before we get too far into that, I
Wait,
need
who's
to
Noelle?
ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Alright, yeah. I can prove it. Her left index finger.
Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean?
11037.
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers.
Are they this dumb?
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Boom.
Yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Yeah, except that line right there is like faded.
Ah, you're right.
Because she was running out of blood.
The connecting line is barely there. So I assumed it was 1, 1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Yes.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Oh my gosh. Dang, it's no use. I just don't... What? How do you not
Rotate
know?
the image 180 degrees.
Boom. Huh? Rotate it? Yeah.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Boom.
You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it. So, whose name did she write?
How do they not see it? I see it. It says Noelle. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I have to select somebody. Where is he? Boom.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters
L-E-O-N.
L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Uh-oh.
No,
He's getting
not
desperate.
random at all.
Oh, he's getting desperate.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Yep. Oh yeah, that
sounds
makes
like one
sense.
hell of a stretch to me.
Oh, I just did it. Oh, that makes
I'm the
sense.
killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Yeah, the bloody shirt.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
Fail.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
He said,
Enough to conclude that Leon is guilty.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Wait, like
Are you
what?
finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible, where it was disposed of, when it was disposed of, how it was disposed of. Oh god. Oh my god. Which one is it? Where it was disposed of. When. I think it was when. How it was disposed of? I don't know. What do you mean the time it was destroyed? Do you really have evidence that proves what time it was destroyed on? Oh my god. No, how it was disposed of. Oh, I'm so stupid. Of course.
At how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer
I'm so
is.
dumb.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say.
Uh-oh, this
You
guy's
can't reach
choking.
the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Oh, I get it.
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
He balled up the shirt and threw
The
it.
key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the
No, 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 no.
Interesting.
He said, what? No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. The incinerator was still on. Oh! I got it. I got it.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
No.
The only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy.
Ha ha ha! Boom! I got you. He threw the crystal ball.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
He threw it.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball.
I'm using my
through a
brain
gap in
power,
the
bro.
gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Yes.
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
I should give him a new voice.
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
No.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, All they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey,
Boom.
what the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left
He's so
running,
stupid,
the piece
yo.
of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the
Yeah.
distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Oh, he's choking.
Absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
It would have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target
He's choking.
30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong. I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Boom.
Listen to me. What the hell do you mean end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed.
The truth has been
Now
revealed.
here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Sure. Every case has one last element. In this phase, you will give a complete summary. You'll have to reproduce flow of events in a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic. Oh, that's pretty cool. And press the left mouse. Holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to her. Good luck and have fun. Alright. Climax. Oh, God. Ore. Omaiwa mo shinderu. Wait, is this reading from left to right? Holy, look at those thighs. Right? Because if I'm reading this correctly, he goes in. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. She tries to defend her. I mean, she tries to kill him. He turns. Wait, what? Oh my god, I kind of hate this. Oh, there's more pieces. Oh, I'm so stupid. All right, let's go back. I didn't see all those pieces. I thought it was just that. All right. So, yeah, he goes in there, blah blah blah. Then, dun, dun. Oh my god, I'm stressing out, dude. Right? Look at this guy. There's more! Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Okay. I messed up. Right. That goes there. Look at his face. Dude, I hope I'm not messing this up. I feel like I am. No, because look, he already tried to open the door, but he can't. So he gets a screwdriver. Act 3, he gets out. No, this goes here. I just have to make sure I got it. I have to make sure. Oh god, this is scary, dude. Yeah, she writes it there. He can't open the door, so he uses this. The part that I'm iffy about is this right here. This section right here. This section right here. Right? If I'm reading this right, he's like, she like stabs him, or she tries to. But he blocks himself. Right? Okay, whatever. F it.
Here's exactly what happened. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them.
Yes.
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Yes. Oh god, this is the part. Yes! Haha, I got it right.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding
Did I get this right?
Corner, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom.
Yeah, he couldn't open it, so he's
The
banging.
killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing.
Haha.
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
She's dying, and she dead.
And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim.
This is a long episode, Jesus Christ.
Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room, to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch.
That's exactly it.
For any
That's
normal
it.
person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot.
Yeah, because he's the ultimate baseball star.
And that's because the killer
That's what I just said.
ultimate baseball star.
Yeah, the crystal ball broke.
Ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
And they threw it. They thought they got it right, but
Having
they
destroyed the final
miscalculated.
piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
And that's how you got, my boy. Oh, look at the scene.
Isn't that right,
Leon S. Kennedy.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Of course he objects.
Object? Hell yes, I object. Of course I do. I object. I object. I object. I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence.
Such
Where's
a
the evidence?
such a trash way to like
Without evidence, it's all bullshit.
try to hide
It's
your
bullshit
stuff,
and I
man.
refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
What? Your first bullet time battle? What? What is this? Oh dang. Sometimes during class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTW. What? Stupid? Oh no. I want to destroy your opponent's statement in time with the rhythm. Oh, this is scary. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. What button am I supposed to press? Oh, press the right mouse button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button. Use this method to deal damage. Oh, it's like a little boss battle. Keep doing this. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. If you keep missing, you'll get it. Oh my god. So watch out for that. Without evidence, it's all BS! Oh, this is crazy. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with the truth bullet. But just like if your influence, oh no, I'm scared. This is the stressful part.
When the killer broke the bathroom doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. So what did the killer use?
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
Stupid! I'm scared. I hope I'm doing this right.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied.
Oh, I get it.
Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
Oh!
Where's your proof?
That was scary, yo. My hands are sweating. Oh my god. I had to
The
focus.
screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
That was pretty cool though.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
This is like a movie, man.
My room had clearly
Why is it so long?
That's because the culprit
It's
didn't
okay
know
though.
it
This
was
is
your room.
pretty
They
awesome.
thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Duh.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
That's all he could say. Stupid, 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 stupid.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
True.
Stupid.
Stu. Oh no. He's losing it.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Rebuttal? That's how you say that?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
I thought it would be rebuttal. Alright, whatever. I got an A! Nice! 95 medals? Oh, we're gonna see what happens to Leon next, because I kind of gotta end it. It's been feisty. Actually, no, I'm not gonna end it.
Looks
It's
like
finished.
you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
Just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna end it. Oh boy. Oh god, we're gonna find out what happens next.